YouTube? Topaz Jace here, back with another episode of In Depth. And here on In Depth, we go in depth on certain news topics, man, because we never get that shit from elsewhere, man. And you know what? Today's episode, we gonna go into Republic Records trying to whitewash Angel Haze and her whole situation that happened and shit, man. And which she just came out in an interview pretty much claiming that's her real issue that she had with Republic Records, which really got her to the point that she's at right now. And for those who don't know, back in 2013, Angel Haze, XXL freshman class member, signed to Republic Records. Seemed like everything was moving up for her, man. So on this label, they wouldn't release her damn new music, man, which was that Dirty Gold, which it was actually a pretty decent album for those who haven't peeped it out. They probably came to her using all of those same terms and shit. We need you to be more commercially viable and all that shit. When all of that really means is, look, we need you to be whitened up so we can sell your records to these white people out here. And you know, for some artists, that shit does work and they do sell a lot of records and shit. But yet, Angel Haze was not with that shit. She got to the point like, look, if you guys don't release my shit, I will leak my shit automatically, man, and force your fucking hand. And that's exactly what she did. And she took a gamble on herself, in which that gamble really didn't pay out, man. Really, after she leaked the album, only 1,000 people went out and bought her stuff, man. In which now she's straight up back independent and shit. In which, quite honestly, just by leaking your shit without their permission and shit, and you leaving your name on top of it saying that I did this, that's enough for you to get blackballed from the industry there. But then on top of it not selling very well, that's just, no label is ever going to touch you for quite some time unless you find your own success. But so in this interview that she had, man, she talking about her main gripe is how they tried to whitewash her, man. And this happens to all of our MCs and shit, you did. Like, they come to you and sign you based off the music and shit that you put out, based upon the crowd that you built up and such, man. But then once you get put on, they try to tell you how you supposed to rap, what type of music you supposed to fucking drop, as if they were the fucking musicians when none of them are musician mind. Keep in mind, man, the people who's calling the shots in the music industry now, pretty much all accountants and shit, man. They're all focused on getting the big dollars and shit instead of making the best music possible. And that's one of the reasons why this industry is fucking failing, to keep it 100. And you know, I'm super proud of Angel Haze for having the guts to say, no, fuck you guys. I'ma do this, I'ma do me. Worst case scenario, I go back underground and shit. Which she just dropped her own underground album, man. And sadly, too many of our rappers, both male and female, don't have the guts to try to do that shit, you did. You got a peep game here and shit too, man. Because these dudes, they came to her to sign her to a record deal, in which that means she has a particular time limit to complete a project and put that shit out there for sale. But yet they tried to hold that shit back because it's not what they fucking wanted. You feel me? So why the fuck would you sign her when that Dirty Gold wasn't that much different from what she's been known to do on the fucking underground? They tried to sneak in that shit, man. They tried to sneak in that whole, we're gonna build her in our own likeness without telling her that shit up front, you did? Like, if you were to tell them up front, like, we're gonna sign you to a developmental deal because you got this kind of skill, man. And we believe that skill targeted to this audience, man, is going to make a fucking killing. That's all they had to do from the fucking jump. She probably would have said no to that shit, but still, none of this would have happened. It wouldn't have been a huge waste of time, waste of fucking money, if they were just fucking honest from the jump, which they was deceitful. Instead, they want to sign her based off of her music and then tell her to change her music in the fucking 9th inning. Now, this is why developmental deals were in place and such, man. But yet, developmentals have gone the way of the fucking dinosaurs because of these accountants. They only care about the artist that's putting out music and making money now instead of investing money. And this is a huge problem that's within the music industry, man. They think they have the power over you to get you to sell out without even asking you if you want to fucking sell out. Which Angel Haze said, fuck no, I'ma do me. And she did what was the right thing for her, I believe. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.